Morning, 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 people. And there we go. We got some morning markets for you today. We're going to actually, I'm already in the trading. We'll talk about that very, very soon. But we're going to go through what's going on in the market. We're going to have a look at some of the levels. We're going to see if we can find any setups live. I'm already in a trade. But we're going to put all that together to set up your morning. And this is one of the first live streams for Funding Rock. Wow, how exciting. So we'll see you in a second and we'll get started. Ooh, yeah. What an intro. Perfect. So, okay. I'm going to talk you through a couple of the trades that I had on yesterday, and I'm going to talk to you about the trade that I've got open now, which when I first came in the office, it looked fantastic. Now it looks revolting. Let me just talk about things. There you go. So today we're looking obviously at, I've been looking at Euro Pound for quite a while. That is absolutely revolting. Maybe we should have a look at what's going on in Financial Juice. See if that is a reaction to any type of news or any type of announcement. Let me have a look. Okay, so OPEC discusses another 411 bid output hike in July. Let's have a look at that. Okay. I'll have to have a look at that one. See, there is some kind of reaction to that right now. Doesn't look too good, but yeah, crude oil is also down right now as well. It is really taking a little bit of a beating. Let's go on the overall reasons why I've got into these trades. So I'm going to go through the overall map of the market. As you can see, we've been in really interesting downtrend on Euro Pound. If we take this to the weekly, you can see we've been on a downtrend for almost 2 years. So from 2023 all the way until very recently, we've actually had then a break, and then the market structure has now changed. So I've been buying in these areas. I've also had a couple of trades here, a couple of trades here. Now what we're looking for is a continuation up into these levels of supply right here. So I can mark all of these out. So the trade that we had yesterday was just from here to here. We were looking for basically a break and a retest, a continuation, which we did get. But then I did have a look at the 4 hour, and I could see that we still have potential to start trending upwards. We still have potential now, but my stop is quite close. So the trade that I'm in now is on the 1 hour, and it's a trade that I had open from yesterday night, and it is simply just a break and a retest of these levels and a continuation to that 200 EMA on the 4 hour. So that 200 EMA on the 4 hour is at 84.66. So 84.66 is the area that I think we're going to hit on Euro Pound. I don't know how it's gonna hit there. It could wick down, wick up, and do all kinds of things. We do have some news as well coming up on the pound. So, we just need to take these things into consideration. The moment when I came in, price was all the way up to here. It's taken out all of the highs of the Asian session. Is it possibly coming to take the lows out of the Asian session? before making that move? I hope so, because that's where, you know, that's what I would be looking for, and that's what I want to see, because that's the trade that I'm in. So I'm going to put on here just the position that I'm in. I'm actually a little bit further in on drawdown on this at the moment. That is the trade. We'll keep this open, and we'll come back to it very soon once the market is actually opened. Okay, let's go through all the main ones. Let's have a look at gold. I'm going to start on the daily time frame. Bullish. Oh my god. You know, when it was coming down here, everybody says that's it. Gold's done. It clearly is. And it's just come back down to this EMA. It's found support of these levels. We set up this trading here. This is a new trading view, as you can see. So I haven't got much. Let me put all these tools, long, short, retracement. We do like a good fib. Okay, so we've come down to this level. On a higher time frame, it's kind of obvious. In the moment, it's quite difficult to know if this is going to be support. This is also on a daily. It's very, very difficult. You can see here, we found lovely support. We had a little bit of consolidation. Now we're pushing up. We've had a break of this range. Now, kind of a swing trade would be, in my opinion, something that, a break, coming back onto this level, and then a continuation to come up to the highs would be a lovely swing trade, and that level is 32.55. 32.55 for that. But on an intraday trade, it's very difficult. You're coming back into now an area of prior supply. It's difficult, and because you come into prior supply, and realistically, if you're longing in here, you're longing into supply and into resistance, while we haven't really had any type of retracement here. Then again, if you're shorting a very, very powerful move into support here, which could then wick down and then just continue up to take all of these highs and all these highs. So for me, it's a no-go. I'm just going to sit it out. Really, realistically, where I'd love to trade back down here. That'd be a really nice area to trade back long. So let's say we have a break, you know, something like that into the range. We have a little bit of consolidation. It looks like it's going to wick. That's a change of structure that I'd put into to come up to these levels to break up the highs. That would be perfect kind of setup for me. The reason it would be the perfect setup as well, because you would have lower highs all the way down, and those would be really nice areas to target as well, especially on an intraday. Because this is still a 1 hour time frame, a lot can happen, especially if you're on the 5 minutes and stuff like that. So for me, gold is just sitting there and just, you know, I have to wait to see what happens. S&P, I don't really trade it that much. It looks like it's coming down to close the gap. Maybe a risk-off environment could be the reason why gold is pushing up now. You know, geopolitically, a lot of stuff going on right now. So let's see what happens when the market opens for the New York session. I do think we're going to come down probably to around about 5,700, 5,740. See what happens from there. Dixie's come into quite significant area of demand. Do you really want to be shorting right now? Probably not. You'd be shorting in a very significant area of demand, which is held multiple times. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be the 6th time. Probability of it, especially from where we are, breaking down, I don't think that that's going to happen right now. You've got quite significant gap, in this imbalance right here. So you've got quite a big imbalance, and you've got some weak highs, which for me just kind of highlights we should probably be going to look for long dollar pairs only on intraday. Usually dollar, I don't know what happens to happen next week. I won't be swinging any trades for dollar, but let's have a look at euro. Yeah, so we're coming into a supply, a break and a retest off the EMA level. That would be really, really, really nice. That is a very nice trade in my opinion. And I wasn't in my euro pound, which looks like it's dying at the moment. No, it's not. That would be a really nice one. That would be a really nice one to take. That is 129.34s. That's on a 4 hour as well. So if we go down onto the 5 minute, what would that look like? Yeah. Probably stay away from it actually. 4 hour, it looks really nice. I wouldn't look into the longer until it comes down to that level. Worth putting an alert here. Definitely. So when it comes down, I'm just going to hide this as well. So we got the alert on just in case it comes down, and then we can jump in on the intraday. But difficult. Market can be a bit choppy today. Okay, so Euro's taking a little bit of a beating. Pound is still holding up relatively well compared. That's probably the reasons why my euro pound is consolidating still. This is interesting. We've got these weak highs right here. We've got Asian lows. Could be interesting. Let's have a look at Monday's. Monday's low is down here. I don't know if we're going to revisit that anytime soon. There you go. So the pound is pushing up. That means my euro is pushing down. Be quite interesting. Let's see what happens with my momentum once the market is actually open. It's very tricky right now. It's still 15 minutes to market open. Price can look, especially on market opens, price can look like it's actually going to do something and then do the total opposite. So let's say if we get some bullish momentum right now and you that's it, it's coming up, take out the weak highs, all of these things, and then it just suddenly does that. Takes out all of these, takes out all of this pivot low from the Asian session low. It can happen. I've seen it happen a lot. That type of trade, those kind of trap traders type of trade, would be very, very, very nice to catch. My stop is here, so we'll have to see what happens with that. The good thing is that I've got a nice amount of support around here, and at the moment that's held. So it's held all through Asia, it's held all the way till now. Okay, so the US, what are we looking at from the US? So we said on the Dixie, we had potential of maybe a little bit of a push up. We were in demand. Don't really see it on yen on an intraday type of trade. The intraday trade that I'd be looking for would be something to take out these highs. So if price do that 200 EMA, we'll take out all of these areas of interest. Like exactly what this has done. That would have been a really nice trade that I would look for. Probably wouldn't have been able to get into it because it wouldn't have tapped me in. I'd have waited for the 50 fib and then I would have got out on the 200. Probably wouldn't have got that. Okay, US dollar Swiss. Let's have a look on the 15-minute because okay, this could be very nice. So this is a very nice trade in my opinion. Coming to take out all of these highs back onto the 200 EMA. I am going to get into this trade. Just going to find where. So I'm going to go on to the 15-minute. I'm going to mark out first of all where my 200 EMA actually stands. My 200 EMA stands pretty much here. So I want to trade into that level. I've just got to find a really nice entry into that level. So prices come up. All of these little lows have been taken out, which is a good sign. Where would be the next area for me to get in? Probably right now. The only thing is, we've got 10 minutes for the open, and that is quite a tight stop. So the best thing that I would do is wait till we actually have a break above these areas, confirmation, retracement onto a 50, and then take out these highs right here. So this is a trade that I'm actually looking for. Let's wait to see what happens. I'm going to mark that as well. The Euro pound we've already gone through. At the moment, not looking too good. I've been in this for a hot minute. Euro Australian. Still very, very bullish on something that I do trade. Euro Canadians coming down. Pairs. Yeah, so Swissy seems to be quite weak today. Swissy looks quite weak today. So that's what we're going to get in. I'm going to pull up there you go. So I've had confirmation now. I'm happy to find an entry into this trade. Let's pull up my terminal. Just got to log in. Shame I didn't do that earlier, huh? CHF. Yeah, lovely. Give me a second, guys. I'm just logging in. Ooh, so I've got a brand spanking new valuation right here, guys. USD CHF. Taking these guys, that's what I'm looking for. If it keeps pushing up, I'm going to raise the level where I'm going to get in. I just need that little retracement. Okay, we got 5 minutes. I'm gonna stay on this. I'm gonna stay on this right now. You can see that I haven't used this. Do my stuff on TradingView, as you can see. So let me set this up quickly. Cleaner. Just gonna place. My stop's gonna be here. My take profit will be there. This is a market order, so all I'm going. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of that. Yeah, I'm gonna put the pending right there on that 50, right on that level. That's a buy limit in. See how easy that was to put in the orders right there. Let me just put in scale. Text. There you go. Let's see if I get this. It'd be nice to actually get into another trade. The other trade that I've got on Euro Pound is on different account. I'm not going to put that up there. But that coffee hit first in the morning, you have like, oh damn, I'm so ready today. So ready to kill a trading day. By the way, guys, go in. You've got anybody rewatching this, because at the moment we've got a big zero of the live. I'm basically talking to myself. This is what I do, talk to myself. But if you're watching this back, go on the QR code. Okay, click on the QR code, take you into the website, have a look at some of the evaluations. If you're watching this, you probably traded before. You don't have to go through and tell you all the bits and bobs about it. You already know. But check it out. Take a 5K count. Try it. Take this spread, the execution. You're going to see that now anyway. And it's got some good music as well. See, financial juice. What happened? OPEC discusses another 411 bid out. I wonder why that has such a big impact on Euro. What else? Well, today we've got quite a lot of news as well. We've got quite a lot of news. We've got flash PMIs in 30 minutes. So that could be quite interesting. We're going to get this. Might have to order a little bit higher. Mask is super low. I like having my charger super clean. I'm just, one of those kids that need super clean chart. Can't have all the bells and whistles. Just keep it naked. The chart's naked, not yourself. Keep the charts naked. I say that, and I've got EMAs all over my charts. That's it. Nice area. Push. Okay. Come on. Get into there on my other account. Oh, have I not been filled on this? Oh, lucky boy, I got filled on my other account. There we go. It's coming down for a little bit more. It's coming down for a testy. Coming down from a test. Let's have a look at Euro. Euro. Oh, you can't see that by the chart. Let's have a look at this Euro. Okay, I'm just going to get marked here. Okay, we jumped in. Gonna put my take profit on. Stop loss. Stop loss is going to be a lovely little 700 smackaroos. There's going to be my take profit. Going to confirm that. Let's have a look what I'm doing on my Euro pound. Leave it on because this is more interesting. Look at this. This is really interesting. Looks like it's moving. It isn't. The session has just opened up. So let me have a look on TradingView. What else is moving? Let's have a look at EU. EU moving. There you go. Lovely little wick. That's it, boys. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Come back into this little bit of demand. Nice little wick. Push back up. One. See if we can get a creeper. Let's see if we can get a creep up here. About $200 worth of profit at the moment. Shame about my Euro trade. Down another screen. Doesn't look right good. Then again, we have some news. Really nice. Could save me. That news is probably going to save me a lot. We're going to push it up. Even 30 minutes on here. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes and then I'll be jumping off. This is only supposed to be Monday, not Monday, morning markets. We're supposed to be doing this really fast. But when we open up like this, we have to stay a little bit longer. Yeah, my Euro pound getting a little bit of momentum down to on the downside. Shame. Just $160. Swap. This is with my broker. This is not confirmed. My personal account. $160 on swaps. Oof. Gosh. What you get? coming down for another grab of some orders. These are all on the side, and these are all actually Euro charts. I'm not supposed to be. Back in profit. Isn't like lo-fi music just the most relaxing thing in the world? I probably could sit here chilling to lo-fi, trading all day. Like, it's very majestic about looking at the charts and just probably not when you're losing, but very majestic and relaxing. Just watching price action, listening to lo-fi. Gosh, life could be much harder, couldn't it? Yep. So euro, pound, getting that momentum. Got the news coming out. 20 minutes. Let's see if it can hold the level until then. So I was stuck in EMA right now on there. You would see that it's coming into an EMA. You've got a 21 EMA just under this wick where I entered. Well into 50 level. Really is a nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, having a nice little push up, boys. That's what we want to see. $300. Come on. Maybe we're going to get it by the end of the stream. It is nice move. Break retest continuation on the level. By the book. Can't get cleaner than that. Euro. Lucky because the size I've got on USD CHF is double the size that I've got on Euro pound. Risk is the same, but no, it's wider stop loss. This is an intraday trade, so even if I get stopped out on euro pound, I'm going to break even as long as this one CHF hits. I don't see why not. There's no reason why not, unless Trump turns around and says something seriously silly. Could happen. It could happen. Lovely little bit of an impulsive move. This is what we want to see. Taking out three candles. Taking out 3 candles in 1 candle. As long as it closes with that momentum, that's a really, really good sign for us. To be honest, on a 25k account, that's 2% that we've nearly made. 2%. Make a lot of money in day trading, a lot of money. Keeping it is the difficult part. So don't listen to anybody that says like that trading's easy. Trading is kind of easy, but for it to get easy, it's a hard path. You've got to go through a lot of ups and downs, and it's difficult. Once you get through that, it can be quite easy. Then keeping money is then something that is a little bit harder. So just keep that in mind. Message someone quickly. I love the fact, I just love the fact that this trade is now covering all my losses. No, my floating loss on euro pound. That is fantastic. It's amazing. Okay, I had a really nice close up here. This is a really good sign. I really, really like this close. Now, I don't see it coming back. I see the continuation. You know, even if this candle closes like this is not a reversal type of candle. That's not what a reversal candle look like. That just shows on a lower time frame range, and then break retest on top of this range, this, and then a continuation. This is good. This is what we want to see. This is the kinds of price action we want to see, especially on intraday trading. Bitcoin's up 3.5%. Bitcoin's $110,000. I totally missed that. That's an all-time high. That is an all-time high in Bitcoin. That's incredible. Wow, what's Solana at? Solana's up another 5% as well. This is what I'm talking about. This is fantastic. What a great day. What a great day. So I've got a plan, okay? What we're going to do, I'm going to wait till after 10:30 when the news hits. I'm going to watch the news with you guys. We're going to see what happens to the two trades. And I'm going to... This was the first stream. I hope you liked it. Live trading in front of you. I know this is an evaluation. Pass the evaluation in front of your eyes. How great is that? Like, we do have funded and also personal accounts with the exact same trades on them as well. No point in trading in a demo account unless you're doing an evaluation. Honestly, it's just... If you've got the skill, you've developed your skill, then get off demo. If you're scared, start off with a little bit of risk. Don't put everything in. You know, because a lot of people, when they go into demo, because they don't care about the money, they normally trade a lot better. I don't know why. Maybe they don't care. I never really understood that, to be honest. But you've got to try and take that into market. The good thing about prop firms as well is it's not your money. Not your money, firm's money. You can just show that you are good. You can show that you are a capable trader, good risk management. Fine. Trade firm's money, make good money yourself, get your profit split, and then put that into your own personal account. At the end of the day, you've got to understand prop firms are for certain things. Prop firms are to leverage the firm's capital. They can leverage your skill. You can leverage our capital. Okay? And it's a win-win. And then eventually you take that money, you put it into your personal account, and then you trade it the way that you want. So prop firms have changed so much. Change the industry so much as well. Trading in general. Now, like, realistically, would you ever go to a normal? Would you ever put your money into a broker these days? Like, what's the point? What is the point? I'm not talking about obviously your pension stuff like that. Not your pension, but your like long-term investment plays. Obviously, you're going to use the standard broker for all of those kind of things. But if you're day trading, especially because it's fast money, use it fast as well, but it's fast money. Better just using a prop firm, utilizing their capital. They take on the risk once you pass and once you're finished the evaluation. It's no brainer. Okay, we got 9 minutes before the news. Pull up. You can see where my euro trader is right now. Let me see if I can put multi. I don't know if I can put multi-cards on. I think I can. Oh, come on. Okay, so we're about $800 right now on a 25k account. It's really, really good. Really, really good. minus. No, we're good. T minus 7 minutes before we get to news. Okay, so now, in my opinion, we have passed this leg. So I'm going to take off my fib. Really, I don't want to see price coming to break under this level. If it comes to break under this level, then the trade's out, and then it's better closing. This is not the trade that I want to be. If it comes to close down this intraday period, coming into the 50 and the 6.8. These are the levels normally that I would get into. So any kind of, whenever I'm looking to get into a trade, I'm always looking to get it into the 50% of the impulsive leg that has caused the last move. So for instance, that's what I'm looking for. So realistically, this trade, unless it comes and breaks below, is still in play. Minus 5 minutes for euro pound. It doesn't look good. This price is super. It's got a lot of momentum. And it's around, how many pips now? It's around 6 pips from my top loss. For some high impact news. Sometimes you got to take the L to get the W. Just let's hope I get the W. Otherwise, then I'm taking double L's on the day. Okay, so it's come back down. It's coming to the 21 EMA right now, which is where it comes from this last prior area of demand. Realistically, I do not want it to come in. If it breaks underneath that, then trade is probably done. Hold on a second. 25k. Yeah. the euro. Gosh, held it up so long. I don't normally hold trades overnight. Euro, I held it overnight. I got this spot. Okay, so we've had a wick onto that 21 EMA, finding support back onto that. I'm tempted to add a little bit more. I'll add a little bit more. Let me. Ooh. I can't because it's on a. I'm quite leveraged up already. I haven't got enough margin. Okay, we got 2 more minutes to see. I'm going to get stopped out on my euro trade. Oh, a little bit of volatility coming in. It shouldn't affect USD CHF too much. They're both in the red. 30 seconds. Oof. 30 seconds. Come on. Ten seconds. Ooh. Okay, here we go. PMIs have just come out. Yeah, it's taking me out. Oh, yeah, it's taking me out. Boom. That is a bugger. Oh, take me out. Ah, insane. By RUSD CHF. Boys and girls, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Go on, it's gonna push, keep pushing. So the euro's out. Out. So that was going to lead. But it just got interesting. Give it 5 more minutes just to see what's going to happen with this candle, and then I have to go. Have to go. So we're going to get a TP here. It'd be lovely to get a TP on our first ever stream. First ever stream, guys. Wouldn't that be amazing? Let's see what the PMIs came in. So the PMIs came in 48.8. Interesting. Don't know why it calls that, an impulsive move. Here we go. Come on. Just wanted to break this high. As soon as it breaks that high, I think we're actually even going to go a little bit higher, but I'm not going to push it a little bit higher. I just want this. This is all I want. All I want is those highs. Give me them highs. Take them out. Okay, a couple of more pips. We're up. Bag. You don't know what a bag is? Nearly $1,000. About nearly up 4%. Very, very, very candle. %50 of this impulsive candle, we're looking at something like that, which that means the next bit of momentum is going to take us, and that is it. That's how we trade. Live for you guys. Now I'm going to pull in. I was going to say I'm going to pull in my stop underneath this impulsive candle. I'm not going to do that though because it's still within these EMAs. What the EMAs are doing now on my other screen is slowly riding up like this. Now those bits of support, those dynamic areas of support and resistance are really, really, really important. You can get wicks coming down, but then price coming back up like that and holding on the average price of that particular time frame. So that is why I'm not going to pull it in. Go. It's going to take a little bit of time to get there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to update you all. I think it's probably going to be the best thing. So I do need to jump on. And that is it. So I hope you enjoyed our first live session. We went through a couple of things. We found a really, really nice trade that we were entered into. And come back for some more, some trading ideas, or just to chill and hang out. And if you do feel like you're ready, you've got a little bit of a trading edge, and the last thing that you need is capital to utilize that edge. Go in, have a look at some of our evaluations, and try. See if you've got what it takes right now to actually get funded. Anyway, see you later, guys.